Hi everybody, thank you for watching the rTech channel again. And today we're going to actually review the VU or the View Play Series television. And this is the 49D65 45 series. It's one of those smart TVs. It's 48 inch. The model number is 49D6545 again. I just got it out of the box today, and as you can see, I just unpacked it. I put it on the table mount, and we're going to just see a few features of this TV. This is one of these newer models from VU. It's called the Play Series. It's full HD. I wanted to take the Iconium series, which has the 4K, but then I just thought I'll stick to the 48 inch full HD TV. So this is a smart TV. It's got Wi-Fi built in. It's got PC connectivity, as most of the TVs do. It's got 3 USB ports, of which one is USB 3, which is great. It has a headphone out. I don't know why they mentioned that there. It has an A-grade panel, apparently. It's Wi-Fi ready, Wi-Fi certified, so you don't have to buy another dongle for it. And I think it's got a built-in mirrorcast as well. We'll see about that. And that's how the TV looks. So out of the box, well, nothing actually comes with it, just for the remote and a basic wall mount. So this is the remote that came with it. As you can see, it's a pretty straightforward, simple remote. It has a user manual here with a few guides inside. And this is the basic wall mount. I did not use this because it's not one of those extended wall mounts which can, pull the TV forward, because I noticed that if I use this mount, I won't be able to reach the cables to the back. So anyway, this is the TV, and as you can see, I've already plugged it in, because this is a big thing and I cannot do things alone. So I had to kind of get it seated on the table. So here's the TV. Let me go ahead and put this on. Before that, let me show you how the setup of the cables are. So this is the side view of the TV. As you can see, it's got a very thin bezel. All right. So if you look at this is the bezel size. It's hardly about I think, well, I can say it's about little more than a centimeter, and that's constant all across. It's got a logo which says View here, and it's very, very tiny. And okay, let me also see what else I can show you. Yeah, so this is the profile at the back. So it's got a side profile of all these connectors. So you can see there are 3 USB ports accessible from the side, 1 HDMI. So these are the 2 USB ports. This is the USB 3 port here. I'm sorry if you can't see it. Oops, sorry, almost knocked the TV down. I'm just trying to see if I can get more light here. Okay, so a little better lighting there, and you can see 2 USB ports. It's got all these components here, and that's the USB 3 port which I'm pointing towards. Then you have the regular cable slot there, which no one uses these days. There's 1 HDMI port there, and then you have the 4 wall mount brackets, which I did not use. So very clean back there, and then at the bottom you would see some of the remaining connectors. I know you can't see that clearly, but it's got 3 HDMI ports in total, and of course it's got an Ethernet port. It's got a LAN port at the back, and it's also got Wi-Fi built in, so that should keep people away from using LAN. So let me go ahead and turn this on for you guys. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and press the power button. Okay, that's the display, and it starts off in this home page where you can see it gives you a view of the browser, media center, application mall. It says this runs on Android 4.4. It's got a quad-core processor, A7 Cortex, and it's got about 512 MB RAM. So it can just do the basic functions of an Android device. That's play YouTube and a few basic apps. It's got Skype as well. So we'll go ahead and see, and as you can see on the left there, it's got 3 HDMI ports. It's got a VGA connectivity port as well, and AV inputs. It's got pretty much everything you need from a smart TV these days. Then comes the browser. So I'm just going to go ahead and click that. So the best part about this remote is it's got an option called mouse mode. So when you click that, I can just go ahead and use the remote. I can use the circular buttons to actually navigate. Right? Let me show you that. So I think you need to just press that one. I mean, I haven't used this, but okay. So it says switch to mouse mode. Right? So there you go. You can actually see the screen. You can see the mouse move along with the controls here. So I just played a video on YouTube. It's connected to Wi-Fi, so it's taking quite a long time. So that could be the speed of the internet, I'm assuming. I don't think the TV is that slow. So okay, so I just came out of the browser because it just took too long. So when you actually click the home button and then there's a media center, this is the home screen. You would see that you have the source selected on the left, and then you have these three menu options. You have the browser, you have the media center, and then you have the application mode. Right. So the browser, of course, takes you to an Android browser, and that takes a long time to respond. So I don't know what's wrong. Maybe it's the internet connection. Then you have the media center. So if you connect a USB drive to it, any drive, right, and any one of those drives, and you have some media which can play, it'll actually display the content to you in the video section. So I have a few things on the drive, and it's actually showing me exactly what I have, and I think it can play any of these formats. I don't have a good print here. I mean, these are just. So the media button actually will get you to the USB drive which is connected, and it will show you all the movies present on the drive, right? And this particular TV plays all kinds of formats, including MKVs and your high definition videos. So that's a good thing about this. So when I press the home button again, it'll take me back to the source, right? So we were just in the media center. Then we have the application mode. Now this is basically where the TV is actually going to show you the features of its Android interface, right? So you have all these apps. I don't know about this. This is the first time I'm seeing it. So if I scroll down, okay, it says it's got a few games. Okay, I think based on the color on the remote, right? So you can see that if I press the green one, I think it'll go to apps, it'll go to games. If I press the blue one, the yellow one should take me to the wallpapers. Oh no, maybe not. So I need to actually, okay, I'm using the mouse mode again. So you can go to wallpaper, and just going to load a few things here. As you can see, it gives you the option to select a wallpaper. So let me select this one. Let's see what happens. Doesn't look that clear, but I think you need to download it. Okay, let me go down and say download. Okay, so that can download a wallpaper. I don't know where this is going to apply. Maybe it's on the home page, but let's see. Alright, so this has got a built-in 4 GB storage as well. It's got a micro SD card which is inbuilt, so that's about 4 GB. Well, other than that, the TV is pretty much straightforward. So if I go to source, let me go to home. Okay, let me go to HDMI. Okay, it's on mouse mode, so I'm going to use HDMI 1. I think that's where my cable is connected. Yeah, so this is the set-top box that's connected to the TV, and I don't know where the remote is. So. Gosh. Okay, so pretty much a nice buy, and this costed me about 42k Indian rupees, and this is on Flipkart. They had an offer where they could buy back your old TV and also had a cashback, and seemed like a good deal for a 48-inch TV. So I just picked it up, and View is a pretty decent brand. I don't think it's as good as probably a Sony or a Samsung, but it still lives up to the mark. This is the box it came in. So that's it. So that's the View Play Series 49D6545. All right. Thank you so much for watching.